Hello my angry nerds, this is Fanboy and welcome to your daily dose of Starcraft 2. This is a Legacy of the Void game between these two fine folks. You have DestroyBoy in the bottom left hand corner of Moonlight Madness. And his opponent today is going to be MaN. Yes, capital M, capital N, MaN. He's a man, I guess. Oh. Who knows? He could be a girl playing as a man. That was kind of wrong, wasn't it? Oh well, who cares? You have a, well, it's a PvT. So let's get this game underway. You're looking at standard opening from both of them, pretty much. DestroyBoy does have gas already. It's a little early for a gas, but I mean he could be doing a 1-1-1 or just a Reaper expand. MaN on the other hand has both assimilators coming along with a gateway. This is how I normally play. I normally get both my geysers, so that's a thing. I have not been casting as much as lately, or I actually haven't been casting at all. A couple of personal issues came up and I had to put a lot of things on hold. But I was at DragonCon last weekend and that was funner than nothing other. And came home to a bunch of personal stuff and that took precedence. Ooh, what are you doing, DestroyBoy? Is trying to hide the factory. But it looks like he's gonna go 1-1-1, I would assume. Does have his orbital. As you can see in the new patch, quote unquote, there are mules, but they are automated. Basically they are on a timer and they will drop down wherever this command center is the way I understand it. That probe for MaN did scout that base and got out of there. This Marine looks like he's somewhat confused. Wants to find this probe as much as possible. Ooh, MaN is being a little tricky and tries to hide a robotics facility. But that Marine is saying, nope, you're not going to do that. Another Marine does join his friend. And trying to probably kill... Oh no, he's going to go right after that probe, isn't he? Oh yes he is. He's going to micro and try to kill that probe. And he does get it. So yeah, that pylon has been scouted. What's... Oh yeah, he did go for a 1-1-1. And he's getting a Widow Mine. And he's still pumping out the Marines. He is getting a barracks, it looks like. He did somewhat wall in. He didn't put another supply depot here, so normally I don't do that on this map, on any map really, unless I'm going up against a Zerg. Zerg you always wall in, period. Most Zergs wall in, try to semi-wall in against other Zergs. A robo facility is out for our MaN. That's really tricky to say. It's more trickier than most people would think. He is getting, well, the good old Immortal. So yeah, that's the thing. Immortals are very deadly in Legacy. They do have an ability. You have to activate their shields. And as you can see, you do have chronos available nowadays. But they are automated in Legacy of the Void, so you can transfer them to individual buildings, or you can keep it on your Nexus. So every time it has a chrono, it will chrono the Nexus. At least that's how I understand it. But it looks like MaN is moving out with an Immortal, well, a couple of Adepts, a Zealot, a random, very random Zealot, and a Stalker. DestroyBoy has somewhat the same idea. He is going to go for a siege tank drop. And I never thought I would actually say that in a million years. But in Legacy, that is a thing that Terrans can do. And Terrans like to do it very, very, very much. So it looks like MaN is going for the bottom right side, and MaN looks like he just went straight for the middle. And it looks like this little siege tank drop is going to commence. As you can see, that Chrono is cornering on an empty Robos facility. Reason why is MaN is not doing it; it's automated. But these stalkers really want to kill these tanks and not mothership core. What am I thinking? Medevacs. As you will see here in about 3 seconds. There you go. These tanks can be dropped on the high ground, where nothing can get to them. That, I think, is a tad bit of a bug, I would like to say. But right now, that's kind of a thing. But meanwhile, you do have a warp prism full of adepts at the moment that are now inside the base that aren't doing much of anything. But the warp prism is acting like a forward pylon. So what does DestroyBoy have really to defend his base outside of... He does have a fully loaded bunker of Marines, but it's just not going to really help him. The tank does come back from I don't know where. There is a tank down here that's not doing anything. But this is a full-on attack from MaN. So he does have a warp prism here that can warp in units right on the front line. There is a Widow Mine here, but it's not going to do a ton of things. It may do a little bit. But that tank does get picked up. Is trying to produce more and more tanks, but this mule is not doing anything. But you have the Widow Mine does go off and it does hit the what you call it, thing bomb, warp prism. There you go. But this drop in land, trying to chase around these immortals is kind of funny. But oh, there you go. DestroyBoy just leaves the game because he just can't really do much. I mean, he's down to a tank, 4 Marines, and he almost had stem done, but yeah, still not that much. These stalkers are almost dead, but these SCVs would just melt in a matter of seconds. That tank's almost dead too. That tank has no chance against that immortal. But it does have an ability. You have to activate shields manually. But yeah. You have a random tank out here. I don't know where it's going. You did have a Viking out. Why? I have no idea. But yeah. Really, I don't see how... I mean, if DestroyBoy had left his siege tanks home and did not try to harass with them and saw this push coming out, he could have sat siege tanks right here and like right here and a bunch of Marines and defended this push. But he didn't, and MaN won, so that's a thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. If you did, leave a thumbs up, and for more StarCraft, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next cast.